What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video or YouTube video, actually, bringing you guys another amazing athlete transformation. Coming this time from Lucas, one of our athletes who we've been together for the past 5 months. He has made some great gains, going from 84 to 85 to 88, 89, top at 90. Here's the man. I won't take the light away from him, but Lucas, if you want to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. I come from a small place up in Canada. No one really knows. Exposure up there is really rough. So coming out of high school, it was the JUCO life. Couldn't really find much. Training was really sparse. Finding something good. So basically, it was really just using social media to try to figure shit out, and um, yeah, like just being lost most of the time, like trying to figure out what's going right, what's going wrong, and just not really having a direction and just trying to try different things. Um, yeah, and now I'm at a D3 in Connecticut. I'm finally taking the right strides in the right places. Yeah.
Cool, cool, man. I'm pretty sure everybody watching could definitely relate to this, even my younger self, from like just watching all these YouTube videos and all these different explanations as to what I would do, what I should do, and nothing really sticking for me. Now, you're a very special or different kind of case because I was training with your brother first, and then you came along here. And when you first came along, there was kind of a lot of things going on, as you
Hmm.
mentioned. Your arm was a little bit out of playing a rotation. You weren't getting separation. You were taught so many different things
Yeah.
that just like was extremely awkward, and you on yourself went through a couple of like rants of like trying to fix it yourself and finally getting back to it. Can you tell the viewers a little bit of like what specific points were you mainly struggling with before you came to us?
Yeah, man. So out of high school, I had hit like 89 and I was feeling good, but I could never really consistently be at that high mark. I would fall down into the low 80s, and then going into college, I didn't really have like a training program. We didn't really have much, so a lot of focus was trying to get better on my backside, try to hyper focus on fixing my backside, which I came to figure out on your program. I was just fighting my body and fighting what my body wanted to do for those 2 years. Um, and it just caused a spiral of different issues. I started throwing with a lot more pain. My velo was jumping up and down more and more. My arm, I started getting pains in my arm and stuff, and it just threw basically all my patterning off just completely. I just kind of felt lost, and I couldn't really figure out why.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Dude, I remember like it was yesterday, me just kind of breaking down every single bit and piece of like your movement capacity. That was just not good. And strength for you was also another important part, uh, which we did definitely attack. Still also on the improvement side. But what did we exactly do, and how exactly did we help you understand what these sticking points were? What were those things that helped uncover that for you?
For me, it was more just like the motor preferences and figuring out like what my body prefers, and really diving into like my weaknesses too in my upper back, which I lacked a lot of strength in areas like which affected my arm path like huge. My arm path was way off when I first started, and honestly, looking back, it looks painful to watching how I used to throw, and I don't know how I used to throw like that. Um, but yeah, one of the big things is just figuring out how I should move and like what my body wants to do, and just letting it do what it wants to do. And then of course building up the strength in those areas to consistently do that.
100%, man. I would definitely agree. It was painful to watch you. But where are you at now in terms of velocity and performance? What are the marks that we've covered for you?
Yeah, so in my recent pen, I just this is the hardest I've ever sat in an indoor pen. I was sitting 88, 89. I hit 90, 4 times. That was huge for me, and it wasn't like forced. It felt very free, like very easy. Like I didn't have to do too much. And I feel like I have so much more in the tank. And like just the throwing with no pain is the biggest thing for me. Is like I don't walk away from a bullpen in like a cast, you know, like I don't feel like I need a sling to go on with my day. It was, yeah, it's been huge.
Throwing with no pain and also eliminating all of the overthinking
Yeah, dude.
that you were doing, like that's one that causes a lot of pain.
Yeah, 100%. I like overthinking every little detail and like trying to think if I'm doing what I was supposed to do, like from the videos before and stuff like that, like with previous programs. And being on this program, it's just like you just go up there and let it eat. Trust yourself, trust your mechanics, trust everything that you've worked on before.
100%, 100%. So one thing, so this was done remotely. We
Yeah.
did have a day that we did meet in person. That was pretty cool to meet you and your brother. Um, what was the experience like, training remotely with us?
Yeah, that was honestly one of my biggest things I was skeptical about is jumping on the program like online, because I've from past experiences and stuff like programs. I was never a guy that really learned that way, and I just didn't think I could figure it out online. And I was like, man, I just need this in-person training. But yeah, until I got on your program, and it was like, man, I could reach out to you at any time. I'm getting back constant feedback. I know what steps to take. I'm not afraid to reach out to you when I have questions, and just trusting the process, and like it was a lot better than I thought it would be like 6 months ago, like way better. I didn't think I was a guy that could do this at all, and now like I want to keep going with it. I want to keep proceeding with this program.
For sure, 100%, especially when you have clear direction. Now, you mentioned something like very, very important because you've tried a couple of programs before and you've been burned. It's kind of
Mhm.
like when you first have that girlfriend that just like messes up with you and now you don't want to deal with nobody else, right? So
Yeah.
I know your brother was in here with us, but aside from your brother, like what made you want to take that next step and like, yo, I've been burnt before in the past. I don't know if this guy's gonna be the same exact as the other coaches, giving me things that I don't need, just taking me away from my game. What helped you make that jump over towards us?
Yeah, man. I was just sick of being lost, with like lost in the social media stuff of it, and like not having direction. And I just seen through your program, I was like, I just see that this was a pathway that would benefit me huge. And like so much, like you can just tell with your program, like there's so much put into it, and there's so much organization. There's so much direction, um yeah. And then seeing the instant feedback on Ethan, like I think like day two or something, I seen like an instant improvement with his catch play with me, and I was like, I want that for me. I was like, I need to take this jump. I was like, I gotta invest in myself. I gotta just go for it. And I'm really glad I did, man.
Yeah, no, that was great, man. It is definitely great training both of you guys, and I mean, dude, just watching you run for it. I know you're competitive at heart, and I
100%.
definitely love getting after you for those things because I know it pushes you. But in terms of from the people that you've had before and what pushed you to get over with us, what sets us apart from the rest of the industry, from all of the social media things you've seen, from all the programs, past coaches, whatever, like what sets the versatile athletics apart from the rest of everybody else?
The individuality, man, like it's specific for me. It's not just a cookie cutter, you need to do this and this and your mechanics have to be this way and this way. It's like, yo, you move this way, you should move this way. Let's build you to be the best you, not build you to be the best them. Building the best me is basically what sets you apart. Like, and just all the different aspects that it touches on is motor preferencing, my strength aspect, like all of it. Like it's so much different. It's so much. more specialized for an individual.
For sure. For sure, man. Dude, I love that. That's definitely like one thing that the industry lacks is just that individuality. Or I mean, they do have it, but that individuality is based on what the coach themselves had gone through. And now like they're just like, oh, this is the right way to throw. And it's like, no, that's the right way that you threw, 90 plus or 95 plus, whatever it was. It's always important to find what the uniqueness is for everybody. Now, for athletes that are looking around, are in your shoes way back before you started with us, and they're caught in the social media ramp of whether it should go with this place or that place. They're just completely confused, and they're looking onto the fences about joining and training with Versatile Athletics. What do you have to say to those people?
You got it. Like for me, it was like I was so hesitant on like really investing in myself like that, spending the money to. But that's what it is. It's an investment. It's bettering your career. It's you have to take that leap. You got to go for it, honestly. And when you go for it, you got to go all in. It's not something you just, you know, the coach makes you better. You make yourself better with that coach. The keeping the communication on key, like communicating constantly, asking questions, like. But yeah, go for it. You got to just go for it, cause yeah, I don't know.
No, what?
Yeah,
No, 100%. Dude, not a lot of people are going to understand that. And even like this one thing that I actually do admire from you guys, because you guys are dogs, literally. Dude, you're not coming from a side of a lot of resources, and you still got resourceful to make the payments, to invest in somebody else after being burnt before in the past. What is it that causes that drive for you to continue to get resourceful, to continue getting what you want?
dude, it's the love for the game. It's just I love this, man. I love doing this, and I want to be the best I can possibly be. I want to go for it. I want it all. I've just always had that fire. I've wanted this for so long. Me and my brother have wanted this since we were little kids. Like it's just that fire that burns inside. And it's like I can't just give a little. I got to give it all. So I think that's what it is.
100%. Can you teach that, or are you born with it?
I think you're born with it, man. You're born with it.
Yeah, you won't see many people out nowadays with that kind of fire, man. But dude, I love it. I love it. Any last words that you guys have for anyone watching, or just for me, anyone in general?
Like I would just say this program can change your career immensely, and it can really it can be that light at the end of the tunnel. Um it's really put my career in a different trajectory for sure. 100%.
100%, man. Dude, I love that. Dude, we should have probably like scheduled this out for like a week or two, because I'm over here now thinking like, damn, he's about to hit 92 next week, and we're doing this damn video now.
Yeah, bro.
but but yeah, you got big bro right there in the background. Ethan, what's up?
Not much, man. I just wanted to say, if you have a strong work ethic and you are tired of, getting terrible advice, this is the place for you, because now you can actually put your work into something that's going to get you in that direction that you've been craving for so long. It's what has happened to me. It's what happened to him. And although I'm still not there yet, I had a couple more problems than little bro, but um we're still working that out. And the thing that is the biggest part for me is that it's going in the right direction. There is direction. And
Mhm.
that is the key thing about this program, is the direction. And if you put your all, Anthony will put his all. He is all for his guys. He is all for every single guy. It's not just us. It's the other guys too.
Yeah.
He gives it his all. His brain and everything that he wants is all for you. You just have to put the work in. If you that's the easiest part, putting the work in. Is if you put that work in, you're going to get a lot out of this program. I promise you.
100%. 100%.
Damn, man, about to make me tear over here, man. Nah, dude, I love it. I love it, man. I'm glad that you guys actually seen that. Unfortunately, not everybody sees that from the outside looking in. Once you're in, like, dude, you guys are like, damn, this guy is really serious about everyone that he trains
Yeah.
with. Um,
I knew right from when I first talked to you, I was like, nope, this guy's completely different.
Yeah.
Like I'm going all in.
I was gonna say phone call one, man. I was like, this guy's different, man. He's not just about the clientele. He's not just about whatever he wants. He wants it for me as much as I want it for me, you know?
yeah,
And like I could just see that from day one. I was like, yeah, this is different. This is different.
love that. Love that. Guys, you guys are amazing. Ethan, I know we're gonna get a video done here soon. You're gonna keep rocking and
Oh
kicking
yeah,
it.
he will.
Yeah, man. I mean, last words for me. You guys are literally warriors, man. I know you guys are going to continue to improve. I'm also mad myself that we kind of did this video now, but this is kind of like the right timing for it. But either way, we're probably just rip another one here in the next couple of weeks. Who cares? But yeah, dude, you guys are killers. You guys are tremendous at what you guys do. What you guys continue to do on forward from now is going to definitely show in the future in this new season that's coming up, and you guys are going to kill it. I know that for a fact. So that's really all for me, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, everyone watching. If you guys want to do the same, there you go. There you guys have it. Lucas, Ethan, both amazing hard worker that took that extra step when they've been burnt before in the past, and it has definitely paid them a lot more from what they were expecting to get out of this. And if you guys want to do the same, go ahead and book in a call down below in the description. We're gonna speak about where you guys are at, what you guys need to do, and see if you guys are a great match for the program. And again, this is only if you guys are serious about the work, if you're trying to increase velocity, and you're really trying to understand what your body needs to move towards the right direction. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.